befejeztem a boss fightot, és most értem át az egészhez. Hogy lesz most majd igaz egy videó még, de most estig sem itt a time. Illetve benne rajta, hogy jövök uh, The Hieroglyph Knights HQ. God, not a bad little surprise. HQ? Hieroglyph Knights HQ. Get headquartered in the prison?
Ez a neve.
Sure are.
Híreket meghalt Bó Márton, a kicsivel meghalt békés italom. Van, az kész. Ez egy nő neve, basz meg.
Békés itala?
Békés itala.
Olyan, mint haragozva lenne a neve.
Pontosan, hát ez
Itala.
mi ez, valami ilyen kabalat figura, vagy valami szlogen, vagy mi a pár?
Vagy volt Békés megyének egy üdítője? Vagy...
Nem meglepő, mi volt a békés itala.
De...
Ez egy ki volt.
Igen. Nem egy mi, egy ki. Okay.
Amerikában meghalt békés itala, a Kossuth Díjas színésznő 97 éves volt.
Szomorú, hogy ezek szerint nem ismertük, mert akkor egy... Valamikor volt egy csúcspontja a karrierének.
Ráadásul Debreceni.
Na, még de...
Békés itala, Kossuth és Jászai Mari díjas magyar színésznő, érdemes és kiváló művész, 1927. március 23-án született Debrecenben. Békés Ispáné, Békés Ita. Békés Ita. Nem, bocsánat, Békés Ispán fia, Békés Ita nővére.
Okay.
Édesanyja Rita Furlani volt, aki egy olasz származású személy.
Oké, akkor így. Az itala egy olasz név lehet akkor.
Abban a formában nem volt meglepő. Három volt, az első gyermek Kutika volt, nagyon gyereket előszette. Kutika, és meghalt 2 éves korában, amikor kisfiú megitta a lukkövet, amelyet a mosónő a konyhában felejtett. Öcsi, a második gyereket, hüvelygyulladás de 8 hónaposan.
Wow. Kemény.
De utána még, hogy legyen utánpótlás, még egy üteket csináltak gyorsan, szóval évben. Itala, jaj volt akkor a Rita után, hogy egy gyerek, gyerek született, mindegyként született meg Itala és András. Bár nincs cikkben, de valószínűleg mindig így ott volt a családban a nevekkel, mert már nem tudott neveket adni. A Kutyika neve egy név, egy becenév, Itala pedig valakinek az Itala. Hogy lehet így felni? Szegények?
Szerintem az öcsi se egy név, de...
Egyetlen nem jutott a Ritát, most azért...
Rita, meg akkor volt az öccse...
Egyetlen név, a Ritát anyának a neve volt, és azt mondták, hogy első születő lányuknak.
Meg a András, az iker testvér.
Azért a második megtalálták.
Már elfáradtak a... Igen, nem tudom. Öcsi meg... Mi ez, Pityuka vagy mi az? Sure are. As for why an order of knights set up base in a prison beats me. Nem tudom, ha ilyen szörnyek vannak, akkor gondolom, hogy kell. Can't blame you for finding it odd. Just about anyone would, I figure. Either way, we're here, whether you like it or not. What say we take a stroll around? Don't think we really have the time for any casual strolls. Still, we should try to keep our heads down so we don't get caught. Who was that?
Na, megértek neki a...
Ez egész egy nagyobb esemény volt.
Kellett volna megküldeni a cikket, hogy legyen esélyed nézni, de...
Valaki részes, igen.
Mindegy, én pont elkaptam szerencsére a hírt interneten.
Szólt.
De rá, találtuk.
Ez a dolog, hogy nézek utána, rákerestem.
160 000 évet teljesen lehet látni. Még egyszer nem fogjuk megkövetni.
Hát igen. Most már csak egyre távolodik, ezt nem fogjuk már újra látni. Mushrooms? How in blazes did you get in here? I got answer to grunts like you. You're kidding. It's the Feral Hawk. The Crimson King and the White Cat to boot. Hawk, you say? Perfect. This is our chance to avenge our fellow brethren. May the Celestial Master grant us victory.
Not so tough anymore, are ya?
What just happened?
I'm so sorry. Just...
I'm starting to feel like we're the bad guys here somehow. All of a sudden, they've been treating us that way since the start. Mostly because of you, you know.
Do you hear that? Someone's crying.
Oh, what am I to do without it? I'm so scared. Well, the professor were here to save me. I knew I heard someone wailing their head off. Guess it must have been this chick. Hey, mate, she doesn't seem like a nasty criminal to me, but... Beep! Who was there? They don't sound like any guards I remember. What are you crying about?
Okay?
I was just minding my own business, and suddenly I was arrested for being sketchy. Even worse, they confiscated something from me more precious than my own life. They stuffed it into that burlap sack and carried it away like it was nothing. Without it, I just... Oh, what am I to do? Don't suppose she's one of those wrongful convictions Parks mentioned? Better not be thinking what I think you're thinking. Help her out. What exactly? You can't just leave her like this. All we have to do is find this precious thing of hers. It shouldn't be too far away. Let's try searching around for it. Do whatever you want. Screw around too long and I'll make sure you get a nice sharp reminder in the back. Don't even joke about that, Hawk. Meet in Abyss accepted.
Best made in Abyss.
Just minding my own business when suddenly I was arrested for being sketchy. Who was that? It's the mushrooms!
Come at me if you want to die.
What are the monsters doing here? Damn! Nobody warned us about this!
They really weren't expecting us to show up in their own headquarters, huh? How did you find out about that secret passage anyway, Hope? Well, I have my ways. Ain't here either, huh?
Which door do you open, little key?
Maybe we can use it if we come across a locked door.
You unlock the door.
Take that!
It's a burlap sack. This must have what that meat girl was looking for. Sweet. If we destroy it now, we can forget about her and get to what we came for. And then think about it, even if it is just a joke. Why does you always have to be like this? Excuse me, but this wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? You hand the girl in a meat dress for effects. Yes, this is it. This is the bag. Oh, thank goodness. I was starting to think I'd never get it back. I don't know who you are, where you came from, but I can't thank you enough. What? Don't like what you see? You're not bad people, honest. Though, I guess we are dressed apart. No, it's not you. It's... Watch out behind you! How you do?
Használjuk a válaszokban, és így jön valahogy. Nem látni, mi van mögöttem, de már megint teletapoltad a karaktereidet.
Én? Dehogy! Csak a legszükségesebbek vannak rajtuk.
Is így, meg két ilyet.
Igen, szóval a legszükségesebbek. The hell? These guys are... Lemurs? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. Oof, damn cowards sneaking up on us like that. Thank goodness they're gone. Are any of you hurt? You three are incredible. I've never seen anything so amazing. Hey, what's with that mask? Where did this come from? Was that what was in the bag? Yes, I'm glad it didn't break. But where are my manners? You've helped me so much, yet I haven't introduced myself.
My name is Silhouette. A pleasure to meet you. You have delivered my mask and exorcised those terrible spirits. I must find a way to repay you.
Thank you.
About that, it sounded like you were actually able to see the lemurs. So that's what those wicked spirits are called. Yes, as a matter of fact, I can see them. Those horrible things have plagued my every waking moment all my life. Not sure why, but putting on this mask makes it so I can't see them anymore. That's the reason it's so precious to me. I can't thank you enough for returning it. Well, I doubt she's lying. Yeah, she noticed them before. You were going to drop on me. I'm guessing that mask is what got you locked up in here though, huh? Yes, well, whenever I wear it, people call me creepy or say that I'm hiding something. The Roman soldiers ended up questioning me about it and well, I panicked. But I would have been even more of a wreck had I taken the mask off. The professor was always telling me not to be so afraid, but we should probably help her out of here, don't you think at all? I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if we just left her like this. And besides, who better to protect her from the lemurs than us monsters? You would introduce yourself before asking Silhouette if she'd like to return with you to the Mushroom's hideout and the Dandelion. The Mushrooms have a hideout? I had no idea. In that case, perhaps my luck is turning for the better for once. Please allow me to offer you my services at the bar. It's the least I can do. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the opportunity. I have a lot left to learn, but I'll give it my all. Don and his comrades proceeded to break Silhouette out of her cell. The leader instructed her to hide until they meet their return.
I'm just happy we could help.
Another reset received. In the new ally Silhouette. Silhouette will now assist you in the Grimwald Nooks. Jön liedit Silhouette. Maid who can see lemurs and wears a mask to quell her fear of them. Suspect, but is actually quite sensible. Like many even little mushrooms canteen. Takes on any challenge and steals one himself if there isn't one.
Found ya.
Monstrums.
Huh? Isn't he...
There ain't a single soul in Balduke who doesn't know who he is. Founder and master of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights. Shadowlord. Well then. I've been dying to see what you're really made of.
Is this what Hawk was after all along?
The feral hawk along with the white cat. And even the Crimson King. For getting here alive, I give you 85 points. Dealing with monstrums falls under the jurisdiction of Belger and the garrison. But now that you are trespassers, I am afraid I cannot allow you to leave.
Hold it right there. This one's mine, and mine alone.
Ugh.
Come again?
You didn't come here for him. Ain't that right, Crimson King? Then stay back. I don't plan on sharing my prey with anyone else.
Hawk.
Választott készültem. Elmondtam az egész videót.
Egyszer látok rendesen.
A szar, neked ilyen hülyeségek kellenek a karakterészhez.
Így van, mert van. Gohan minimum, hogy felveszem.
You don't have any objections, do ya? Unless you'd prefer we go 3-on-1, you can just fight them after defeating me first.
Very well.
Good choice.
I, Shadowlord, master of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights, accept your challenge.
What the hell is going on?
No way! Even though Hawk was in his monstrum form, he was overpowered.
40 points. This duel is over. I suggest you repent before God and pray for your absolution.
Screw praying. Why pray when you're already strong? Is it 'cause you're a knight? Or 'cause you learned that in Sunday school? Pray my ass. The only reason to pray is if you're still weak.
Hold on. Can he be?
Guess what? I ain't weak. Far from it!
This power.
Elkezdtem volna felismerni.
Érték is.
That settles it.
Akkor innen először átmegy abba a fura módba. Ugri módba, azt mondta neve.
Igen. Ugra power.
Szarrá verte azt az egyik, hogy azért lett. Iskola alatt.
What the?
Hawk?
He is no longer conscious.
Közben.
Az ösztöneivel fel tud állni.
I will give you 90 points. Crimson King, take the hawk and retreat for today.
Huh?
He demonstrated magnificent swordplay that was as relentless as it was resolute. However, it was devoid of purpose. Hawk, you should use your power to fight for Glia. There may come a day yet when it will depend on you.
Várj, Uri.
I am just a humble hieroglyph knight.
Semmi.
I look forward to our next meeting, Crimson King.
Ugrottam, hát megmozdultam. Időnként mozgunk így, ez van.
Csinálj ilyen mozgásokat.
Zavar?
Eléggé. Veszted? Inkább a videón foglalkozzál.
Hawk's
Wait, sorry,
monstrum
that's
form
it.
went away. Wait, isn't he...
Hónaljon film alatt.
Hajrá.
Szaros lesz a hónaljön. De örülj, itt van a Réna, mint a oldalról olyan volt a karakter.
Hido Ablinger. That was the name on his identification card. I confirm that he is no doubt a member of the Hieroglyph Knights. Do you think Chatelard knew the whole time? That there was a monstrum under his nose all along? Hard to say. You can only guess what kind of secrets the Master and Commander is keeping. Anyway, judging by the Trucus who started in the main square, this one's a loose cannon. From how you describe him, he has some similarities to the legendary Berserkers. Berserkers? In ancient times, they were divine warriors who raised the battlefield in a frenzied rage. He was definitely scarier this time than I'd ever seen him before, but...
Yeah.
I had the same food. There was something else I noticed. It was only for a brief moment, but he looked a bit sad somehow. You might be right about that. I don't think a knight like him would be very happy about us talking about him like this. Why don't you try asking around around the Hieroglyph Church instead? Get the point there, Parks. The Knights and the Church go way back. And could be someone who might be able to tell us something about him. Okay, there's a cathedral in the central district. That's the Hieroglyph Church. Why don't we go there now, though? Credo, most már nem hók, most már Credo. Violent maniac, even the other muscles can take Buffy Hill with Night and the true identity of the feral hope.
Thank you very
Did you happen to be searching for someone in particular? So you may wish to ask Archpriest Myrna. She has guided many a lost lamb in her long years of service to this cathedral. The simple things. Excuse me. Yes, how may I be of service? You and Fish asked her about Credo. Ah yes, Credo Ablinger. There was an orphan by that name. Though I wasn't at the orphanage myself, so I can't see whether he became a knight. The orphanage? Oh, not 5 years perhaps. The orphanage was operated by the church, but they've since torn it down. I see. Are there any people here who might have been there before that happened? Father Ralph was the one who oversaw the orphanage at the time. Since the orphanage was closed, he's resided here at the cathedral. Would you like to meet him? Oh, yes, please. I will arrange for someone to escort you. This way, please. If you bring Father Ralph, please wait here. He'll wait. Thank you very much. Credo was an orphan. We have more in common than I thought. You're an orphan too, right, Fisher? Yes, I was. I don't even know what my parents look like. The Pendletons took me in when I was very young. Look at this painting, Adol. It's beautiful. That sister looks kind. She doesn't look like the same sister we met earlier. Pardon my intrusion. I'm Ralph, father of the Hieroglyph Church. A pleasure to meet you. You must be Kratos. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Speaking. I am both relieved and surprised that Credo has friends now. Speaking of, how has he been recently? We've not spoken since he joined the Knights. We should ask about Credo while dodging the topic of mushrooms. I remember like it was yesterday. Did you see that painting there? Yeah, we were just talking about it. It's very beautiful. You can tell how much the artist cared about that sister. The artist was none other than Credo. What? I was convinced it had to have been a professional artist. The arts, academics, athletics. He was considered a prodigy in many fields when he was a young boy. All it took was a few moments before he could master a skill. A gifted child indeed. His persistence. It comes from his natural talent, huh? However, despite being so gifted, he lacked one thing the other children all possessed. And what was that? The joy of accomplishment, sense of growth, and self-betterment. Such talent can often drive someone into misery and desolate solitude. Rido was deeply admired as a hero by the other children at the orphanage. But when he felt how different he was, the distance between them only grew. Everyone found him alone, dispassionately, reading books he had no interest in. There was but one sister he confided in enough to confess his faults to. Then she must be the one in the painting. Yes, her name was Sister Lisa. The scriptures say that working hard and improving is a reward in and of itself. It's also written that personal fulfillment is the meaning of life. If this is true, then does that mean that my life has no meaning? Even the wisdom of an adult couldn't answer this profound question. Instead of simply telling him what he wanted to hear, Sister Lisa listened. That in itself helped bring stability to his life. If you don't mind me asking, where is Sister Lisa now? He passed away. Oh no. There was a son of a noble family who fostered a deep contempt for Credo. The boy provoked Credo into a quarrel by making a mockery of the orphanage. Suffice it to say, the boy did not emerge from the scuffle uninjured. Days later, the orphanage was raided by unidentifiable bandits. Credo rushed to the scene, blade in hand, and struck one of them down. It was the first time he killed someone, but another bandit had witnessed this. In retaliation, he in turn killed the one shielding the children, Sister Lisa. It was discovered that the noble family were the ones who hired the bandits. I believe Master Chatalar facilitated the trial in this incident. He did? Yes, he seized the noble family's land and assets, then banished them. It was that very incident that spurred the Hieroglyph Knights into greater control. Dido then continued on his path of destruction, challenging the strangers to fights. So that's what happened. Why did he join the Hieroglyph Knights then? Simply had nowhere else to go. Knights offered him a position, I believe. I'm afraid I don't know the details.
What's all this about? I come back after all this time, and this is my welcome?
Credo? Is that you?
Hey, what's this old thing doing out here?
You painted that, didn't you, Credo? We were just talking about how wonderful...
Credo.
What, old man? Did you think I was just going to open up about my feelings if I saw that there?
Isn't that important to
It
you?
was just something I scribbled when I had nothing better to do. More importantly, you let me know if you decide to go back into the prison.
The prison?
Next time, I'll beat Shadowlord. And when this curse is gone, You and Aprilis are next.
Yeah.
Didn't think you'd come around so easily. Well, that's all I came to say. Catch you all later.
Are you Kratos' friends?
Yeah, we are.
God only knows what he's gotten himself into. Please don't misconstrue my words when I say this. But I am relieved that he has friends like you two. Kratos been alone ever since Sister Lisa passed. I do hope you'll continue to look after him.
I sure learned a lot today. It sounds like Kratos wasn't such a violent person until the incident at the orphanage. I wonder if that has anything to do with his feud with Shadowlord.
That seems to be the case.
I hope that he'll feel comfortable with talking to us about it someday. That's what friends are for, after all.
Several hours pre-war. Alarm bells ring in the distance. Itt vagyok a bőriben.
What's going on?
I don't know the details, but it sounds like Monstroms have broken into the prison. They're near the Knights' headquarters. They must have found a way in from underground.
How did they get through all those monsters? Just the other day, another guard, Heinz.
Yeah, I heard he lost his way underground. They still haven't found him. But if they went through the headquarters, then their luck must have run dry. Master Shadowlord happens to be there right now. I don't think it'll come to it, but let's make sure we're ready for anything.
Yeah, let's go.
Something seems to be happening in the prison. This could be the perfect opportunity. Can be stuck in a cell while adventure waits. Use the wire to unlock the cell door. Yes. You fit the cell lock open with the wire. Now to scoop the building out, assess the situation before the next
Ez a új rész, nem? Második, de
Még mindig nem.
még mindig nem.
Még mindig nem.
Második,
Még ez is megvolt.
talán fejeztük be. Ez a legutolsó része.
Talán igen, ezután van a fejezetváltás, hogy a címet megmutatja, meg egy beszélgetés. Ott még egy-két küldőt felvettem, és akkor nagyjából az. Igen, de már egyre közeledek. Nem, még ez is megvolt. Még most lekorlátozott rendesen.
Emlékszem, hogy beszéltünk, hogy mi a sztori ennek az egész.
Ez a bőrisadó.
Igen.
Semmi egyéb képességem nincsen. Könnyű, amikor mondják el, hogy miért jöttem vissza, és miért nem használhatom most így ilyenkor a szaimat. Only corpses manage to get out from here. Abandon all hopes and dreams, ye who know what's good for you. You found a single sheet of paper mixed in with everything else. The inmate in question is under heavy suspicion of agitation, mental instability, and crimes of the highest order. I hereby request that both the words and actions of this inmate remain unheeded. See, you don't have enough time to hide. Well, what do we have here? Just a little rat who's fled his cage. Unfortunately, a little prisoner's escapade ends here. You just won yourself a one-way ticket to solitary, but you can't wait, can you? I'm just getting some fresh air. Oh, you're taking a walk, are you? Oh, I think that will get you out of this. You know, you're pretty calm for an inmate who just got busted. How amusing. Fine, I'll let you off easy this time. Go on, stroll wherever you please. What about your duties? Prisoner with a sense of responsibility? I've seen it all. Thanks, I needed a good laugh. Any normal guy would split his heels and made a break for it by now. Of course, I'd have gladly just captured him there and increased his sentence. You're not just any normal inmate. I like you, redhead. So tell you what, I really will let you off. For now. We'll chat again next time we meet. I trust you will be just as amusing then. Since the guard moved further and further away. Since he really does intend to let you go, he will still leave you unsettled. But we need to hurry on ahead. Baldur cityscape spawns below. They must be holding you in some sort of prison tower. Glow of lights brightens the night sky. Is there a festival or something
It is a
going on?
pleasant surprise to see you here.
A preposterous surprise, to be sure. I am aware of your encounter with the Monstroms earlier. So what has you hurrying back to the prison so soon? Master Shadowlord of the Hieroglyph Knights.
Despite how it may appear, I do have business here, Interrogator. Or should I say, the paranormal investigator of the Roman Empire.
Don't call me that, Shadowlord. But if you are aware of my title...
Micsoda lábam, a szádba dugom mindjárt.
Minden csak a hónajadat ne!
Then you should be aware of the consequences of questioning my actions.
That was not my intention. I was merely curious as to the reason why you acted without Belger's approval.
I do not require his nor your permission to do anything. But you will tell me this. Where is Adol Christin?
So that is what you are after. It makes sense now. Unfortunately, reports remain that he is still missing after his escape. My negligence is partly to blame for this oversight. Please, accept my apologies.
I see. Very well. That's quite enough for today. Should you come across any leads regarding his whereabouts, notify me at once. Despite my reluctance, it is my duty to see this mission through.
You have my word.
It's nearly time for the run. You should return to your cell. Find your way back by retracing your steps. Itt arról beszélnek, hogy mi nem kaptak elmeket, de közben meg a börtön, ott ültünk egy cellában. Nem értem. Nem tudták, hogy ott vagyunk a cellában, Sasha talált meg a nő? Ezt a beszélgetést így nem értettem. Akkor se és most se. Itt még annyira rejtélyesek, hogy így az egész értelmetlen. Artisan Lane, if my memory serves, is in the northwestern part of town. Yes, there is plethora of wonderful shops, each with its own rich history and culture. From daily necessities to specialty crafts and antiques, all kinds of shopping can be done there. Did something happen there? And I've only just heard by word of mouth, but there's been a chain of serial burglaries. It's not all though. The culprits are said to be none other than the Monstroms. What? I don't want to point any fingers, but it wasn't me. I don't think any of us would do something to draw that much attention. I mean, it really wasn't me. Only here for that free drink I was promised. The coward would sneak around like that. If it were me, I'd do it in broad daylight. All of the artisan lane shops have already fallen victim to these thefts. Most recently was the Rindea's antique shop, which was broken into just last night. Mr. and Mrs. Riandel? You know them, Krisha? Yes, they're the kind elderly couple who run that lovely antique shop. The Pendleton Company has been doing business with them for many years now. Stealing from an old mom and pop shop? Oh, that's the lowest of the low. We've all become icons of sorts recently. There's bound to be those who seek your public image for their own gain. Don't care what people think of us. This kind of stuff happens all the time. Anyway, it's not my problem. Talk to me if you need some actual fighting done. Hey! Kissy heard us out. He'll come around. Oh, I just want to tuck him into bed and shoo all his little worries away. Isn't that right, my adorable Krisha? Huh? I think you're asking the wrong person. Regardless, I advise that we settle this incident before it worsens. And you have a moment, could you go to Artisan Lane to investigate, Adol? Adol? Do you want to come, Krisha? Yes, I would. Thank you very much. I owned a couple at the antique shop. I thought I might see if they were okay. Well, I can help you dispel the barrier too. Well, that settles that. Wouldn't it be nice if all the Monstroms were this willing to work together? Yes. I have no doubt that you two will succeed. Agreed, though there's still much to do. The Doll's Search. New quests available on the bulletin board. Hey, Adol, you free right now? Someone new's joined the crew and they wanna have a word with you. Why don't you say hi before heading out? solitude of genius, bearing a myriad of talents in youth only served to isolate him from others. The tragic loss left a shadow looming over his heart. I had nothing else better to do, so I thought I'd polish this lantern. You know, I've never had a chance to visit Artisan Lane before. I never had much experience fighting, so I'm happy to have all of you to help me. Maybe if we can dispel all the barriers, I'll get to see even more new places. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sappy on you. Anyway, the robberies are more important for the time being. Adolf, what can I do for you? Did you receive my message? I hadn't intended for you to learn of this, but recently I've heard word of an innocent detainee held captive in the prison. I was going to request this of Doggy and the others, but it's quite the momentous task. I realized it would take the monstrums and their powers for this to be successful. Would you consider my proposal? Only if you are able to, of course. I'm more than happy to help you. Thank you, Adol, truly. If the information I have is accurate, then this individual is not your average citizen. To start, she's merely a young girl. Why was she arrested? The reasons have been several. Still, there is no justification for placing a girl as young as her in prison. The information places her cell at the top floor of the central wing. Oh, it will be easy getting there. I agree, it won't be easy at all. The central wing is one of the most secure sectors due to the warden's office being there. It would be best to prepare by selecting an optimal infiltration plan before entering. I need the guard's patrol routes. Good thinking, Adol. That is precisely what you need to reach the central wing. Also, keep in mind the comprehensive layout of the prison is a well-kept secret. Even the guards are kept in ignorance of the sectors outside their own. It would be a precaution to discourage bribing of guards. I just remember, there's a black market dealer who operates in the central district. I hear that he possesses very rare items that you can't acquire through normal means. There's a sliver of a chance that he might have information about the prison's layout. Even if he doesn't, he might have clues as to where you can find such information. We shall I will look for him. Brilliant, a girl has connections that are indispensable at times like these. This is a difficult yet crucial task, Adol.
Have a moment? Let's have a look. It doesn't seem to... Let's see. It doesn't seem to...
To enter the top floor of the central wing, we'll need to prepare a calculated plan. It won't be easy collecting information from within the prison. Perhaps the black market dealer may have valuable guidance for us. This is where we store medical supplies and necessities. We're going through them like candy. Goes to show how many new friends we've been taking in. Having a hideout of this size was really worth the wait. Just have to keep appearances up and get the monstrums to cooperate. Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna have some free time for months after this. If I do, I could lend a hand with the investigation on Artisan Lane. Spurs left a pretty nasty stain on the Monstrum's reputation. Best you can do now is play the part of an upstanding citizen as a Monstrum. Sure, edit looks canon.
What do you want to make? Let's do this! That's a wrap. Let's do this! What do you think? That should do it. Which do you backing out? You just let me know.
Adol!
Hey there, Adol. I've got your Monstrum weapons all fixed up and ready for action. Oh, by the way, there's a little something I noticed while I was working. See, Hawk's weapons were actually already in perfect condition. You had to be maintaining them just about every day for that to be the case. But how to say this? It's hard to picture Credo ever being that responsible.
I'm ready and raring to go. Let me know if you need anything else. I'm ready and raring to go. Just leave it to me. Just leave it to me. Time to show off my skills. Just leave it to me. Just leave it to me. Oh, all done? Come back anytime.
I thought it would be a good idea to practice my reading with one of Park's books, but the words were so hard I couldn't even get past the first sentence. Now I'm all sleepy. I gotta think some other way to kill time.
Step right up! Aren't you gonna goodbye? See you later!
Phew! Ah, welcome to the Dandelion. Oh, just you, although I thought you were a customer.
No way!
Shoot, I haven't finished all the errands Shanta asked me to do.
You just take your time. Bon appetit! Anything else I can get you? Come back soon!
Oh. Ja, fáradtál most vagyok, azt mondom, hogy mennyi óra elsztrémel?
Még van egy órán.
More hesitant the prison warden. Azért, mert már megint frigidáron, azt akkor álmosodok. Snuffed out for goodbye the hope. Suppose the whole thing would been better off left to the knights after all, huh?
Oh.
Well, hello there. It's lovely to see you again. You're an employee here, aren't you? You should have told me sooner. You know, this bar has just the most charming ambience. Let me smitten at first sight. Things like this make me feel right at home, so plan on seeing a lot more of me around. I think there was something odd about that mate who waited on me just now. Again, it's suspicious of the capitalist if you ask me. Ah, Adol, perfect timing. There's someone I want you to meet. This is my employer, the man I owe my life to, Professor Valin. Indeed, I am an anthropologist. Pleasure, I should think. Silhouette here tells me she wishes to work here to eat the mushrooms. See said mushrooms anywhere. So to shadow them this week and observe them for my research. Perhaps I could accept a free sample. It may be a tad excessive. Professor? I could just get my hands on the secrets of the mushrooms. I could devise a way to become a mushroom myself. With that power I could observe the realm of the evil spirits with my own eyes. Ah, what a thrilling notion! Professor, well, I didn't mean to cause more trouble for you all. Actually, for Professor William could be helpful to you. Think how he is now. For your sake, you better not tell him about the mushrooms. Ah, and there's one more thing I wanted to tell you. I spoke to Shanta about this too. I'm going to be the Dandelion's official errand runner. This includes any supplies the bar needs too. If you ever think of anything you need, I'll take care of it for you. Fugitive? Are you sure about this? You're a fugitive. Okay? That's true, but I think I'll be okay. Besides, I don't think anybody remembers who I was or that I was a prisoner anyway. Even Park said it was unlikely that I'd be imprisoned again. I don't know, maybe I'm just naive. But I understand the cause for concern. It's risky to be lingering in public for too long. I only go to shops where I need to go, and I'll come straight back. I do my very best to keep out of sight. Just let me know what you need, and I'll get it. It would also be helpful if you tell me about any new shops you find. Insert information of any newly discovered shops.
Any errands you'd like me to run? Are you sure? What would you like me to do? Are you sure? Stay safe out there.
Thought I would meet the mushrooms here, but it appears I was mistaken. And that is water under the bridge. Silhouette has informed me that you have been exploring the city of Baldu. You must have been witness to the instances of graffiti around the city. Cut to the chase. The writings are very important to my research. As I stated in my introduction, I am an anthropologist. Put simply, I study all manner of human behavior and culture. The bulk of my research lies in the history of mankind, but I also study the contemporary. Those graffiti are the quintessence of modern thought and emotion. They are prime research material for an anthropologist like myself. You want me to look for them? I was thought of you, my boy. You spot my Any graffiti in the city, do report your findings to me. Once you find a certain number of them, I'll help you compensate you accordingly. Of course, the choice is yours. I can only hope you'll oblige.
Spare a moment? All right then, tell me. Seems like you're making good headway.
You discovered graffiti in 19 locations. You found more than 11. These results are satisfactory.
It isn't much, but...
There are surely more work of graffiti around the city I've yet to study. I would be in great debt to you if you found them all.
Hogy legyen rendes nagy balkonú ködörhetsz, hogy ne legyen semmi a felből szükség.
Végül is. Végül is igen, tekintve, hogy végül holnap is ezt fogom menni. Hát igen. Tényleg nem rossz. Nem, egyáltalán nem rossz.